My name is Jeanette Maceda. I have been a Beachbody coach for the last 5 years. I went full time in January of 2016. And that's all I'm going to talk about myself because we are not here to talk about me. We are here to talk about purpose driven prospecting. And before I start, I want you to know that since I became a coach, I've been hitting Success Club. So the things that I'm going to talk about, I still think that I still push for rank. I still push for elite. I still push for hitting Success Club. But I'm going to be talking about other things besides that and why your purpose and your mission is so much more significant than points. Okay? So I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to try not to look at the chat, but all right. So what's the objective of this call? Is the way you think about recruiting and changing the way you approach recruiting. Why is this important? Because we want to be different than any other team out there in Beachbody. We want to be different than every other network marketing company out there because there's a lot of us. And this is a way to be different. We always lead with what we do as coaches and how we do it, right? That's what we all do. I want us to lead with the why of what we do instead of the what and instead of the how. Okay? So it's really important for you guys, and we're going to talk about figuring out your why. The why of your business, the mission, the purpose of your business, writing your impact goal. Why is this crucial from the beginning of your career through every phase? Why? Because you start this business and we're always talking about Emerald and we're talking about Success Club. What happens if you don't hit that in month 1? You feel like a failure. Here's month 2 and I'm going to do it and you don't get it. And here you are 3-4 months and you haven't hit Success Club and you feel like a failure and you quit. I want you to have such a strong mission and such a strong why that you are going to be here a year from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now, regardless of your rank, regardless of how much money you're making, regardless of how many SE points you put. Because you know that if you're leading with your mission, that this business is going to work out if you stay consistent and you lead with purpose and significance. Okay? And what happens when you're Christina Delgado and when you're Becky, when you have rank and when you have money? You better have a mission and you better know your legacy because that is how you get lost as you increase your rank and increase your pay. If it's only about that, it's going to be hard to motivate yourself to keep going because you've already achieved the pretty things, the shiny things. You better have a deep reason of why you are doing this. Guys, get me? So leading with purpose, right? It is so different, like I said before. We're going to tell people the legacy and the impact that we want to leave. Big, you guys. We're going to go deep, okay? Okay, we're going to go deep. And this is important. You know why? Telling people what we do as coaches and how we do it, it doesn't resonate with people. Telling people that I want to empower people to soar, I want people to find their purpose, people can relate to that. People can relate to your pain points, okay? It's going to resonate with people that you talk to this business about. And we're not going to mention Beachbody, right? It's going to be about us and our why. And at the end, we'll be like, hey, by the way, we get to do this as Beachbody coaches. And they don't care what you do because they already have bought into you and your mission. So you can be selling anything. So we want you to be able to clearly communicate and lead with your why, with your mission when you're talking to people. And it's going to take time, and this is not going to happen overnight, and this is going to take practice. But for me, you guys, it is so easy to share with my why, with my prospects. It makes it easier. So your impact goal, right? How is it that you are going to change lives, right? How do you plan to change a life? What is the legacy that you're going to leave behind? Yes, we're talking legacy and we're going to talk significance. And it's so much better than talking about SE points, because people are not points. Okay? I hit Success Club every single month. But hitting Success Club, you guys, that does not set my soul on fire. And I hope that it doesn't set your soul on fire. I hope that you wake up every morning ready to work this business because you know the impact that you can have on someone's life. Because that is what we do as coaches. We change lives. And we can't treat people as points. We really can't. And that gets old. So it's effective. So if you're struggling with recruiting and building a team, okay, maybe people do not feel your passion. Maybe you're not talking about the impact that you are having in your business. Okay? Success versus significance. And how can we lead our business with wanting to be significant instead of being successful? And it's very different. When we're talking about success, we're talking about money and we're talking about material things. Okay? Rank and money is not going to create long-term happiness and long-term fulfillment. It's short-term. And I see this a lot, you guys. I see this with top coaches. They have it all, but they're not fulfilled. Okay? So how many of you guys are happy that you hit Emerald 6 months ago? Have you forgotten about that? How many of you are happy that you hit Emerald? I can care less about my elite rank in 2015. That is not why I wake up. I wake up because of the women that I'm transforming. That is what brings me fulfillment. And that's hopefully what brings you fulfillment. So living a life of significance, you guys. Each and every one of you are in this team because I really do think that you want to live a life of significance. Okay? And I want you to feel fulfillment with this business. Success is about you, right? Success is about you. Okay, let me mute somebody. All right, I muted them. Okay, significance is about serving others. Okay, success is about competing with others, right? How many of us want to be that top 50, top 20? I know I start with my team saying I want to be a top 50 coach. Okay, significance is about competing with yourself. When you're living a life of significance, you can care less if you already hit Success Club 10 or Success Club 5, because you're still going to wake up. You're still going to show up to your business because you want to impact another life, regardless of your SC points that you have on the board. You're going to continue working and trying to change someone's life. And you're going to continue sharing the opportunity and sharing our products. Success is achieving wealth, influence, popularity, all things that are temporary. Significance, it is achieving wealth and influence and popularity and admiration and loyalty. But it's going to endure even beyond the grave. I told you we were going to get deep. And this, you guys, I truly believe, and God forbid I were to die tomorrow, I know Alfredo Lopez, he's going to have to get a huge church because I know that my customers are going to be there. I know that my coaches are going to be there. And I know my Diesel Nation sisters are going to be there because I never treated customers as points. And I've never treated my teammates as a way to achieve rank. And I've always been there to help my fellow teammates in Diesel Nation. I've always believed in everybody. And that is why I feel fulfilled by this career of mine. Not because I have all these elite rankings or I make all this money, because I know the impact that I'm making every day. And if I can get you new coaches to feel that fulfillment from day one, for you to create that mission, to create that vision of the life that you want to live, you're going to be here 5 years from now, regardless if you're Emerald today, regardless if you've hit Success Club. I want you, we want you as leaders to be here. So happiness versus fulfillment, right? Happiness is liking something. Fulfillment is loving something. Happiness, I do get happy when I hit Success Club. I'm not going to lie. But you guys, I am so fulfilled when my coaches are making money and are taking vacations and are getting a housekeeper. That fulfills me. When my customers have lost 64 pounds, you guys, that fulfills me. That really fulfills me. Okay? Happiness is temporary. It's a success mindset. Fulfillment, that is long lasting. Okay? Happiness comes from what you do. Fulfillment comes from why you do it. I am so clear, you guys, on why I do what I do as a coach. So what is going to be your impact goal? You know, how do you want to make this world different because you were here? You know, is what your impact goal, that's what your impact goal is. Every single one of us has a deep seated purpose, our why, our mission. That is the source of our passion, and that is our source of inspiration. And if you have a team, and by a team I mean if you have 1 or 2 coaches, work on your mission statement. Make sure that every single one of your teammates knows the mission of our team, right? And we all know Beachbody's mission because that's told to us over and over and over again. So let's discover our why. So there are 5 areas, right, that are lacking. Okay, and we have to examine those areas. And most of us have 5 areas, right? It's going to be time. We are lacking time. We are lacking money. We are lacking security. We are lacking health. We are lacking purpose. This is one of those things you want to take a picture of, okay? This is all relatable. We all struggle with the same things. So let's pick out, I want you guys to pick up, look at your own situation and pick out 2. Pick out 2. For me, it was time and purpose, okay? That was what I was dissatisfied when it came down to becoming a Beachbody coach. It's time. I wanted more time with my children. And I lacked purpose in my career. I was not being fulfilled. Okay? So write those 2 things down. It might be 3, but for sure, at least have 2. So when you're writing your story, and I'm gonna give you really, really details about this, okay? Think about how you felt out of control, okay? We're going to have to really think about our emotions. Think about our emotions. What did that really feel like? I was pissed that I had to come home at 6 o'clock every day after driving an hour and a half sometimes from the beach. I was pissed. I was exhausted. I did not want to be that mom that wanted to come home every single day at 6 o'clock. I was pissed at myself for lacking purpose. I was coasting. I was not reaching my potential because I had no purpose. Okay? So what? Think about those feelings that you felt that led you to this business. Okay? There are no right or wrong answers. This is your story. The more specific the memories, the better. Think about your weight loss. I always think about the way I looked in the mirror and I hated what I saw. I hated that I couldn't fit into my clothes. I refused to buy new clothes. I was wearing the same Target t-shirt and skirt for like 3 months. You know, that is going to relate to people. What were the key experiences and people in your life that really shaped who you are today? Was there an event? For me, having my second child, having Luca, that changed everything for me. You know, what were the challenges? What were your struggles that you had to overcome? What were the lessons that you learned and are still learning, right? Be very specific. It's not going to happen tonight, you guys. I just want to get you guys, get you to start thinking. Take a picture of this, okay? When you're sharing and when you're starting to create the story, you're not going to start the story when you were in high school. When I was a little girl, you're going to lose people, right? You're going to start. When I had my second child, when you got laid off, what was the health issue, okay? You don't have to share your whole life story. What were the lessons? Who did you become? Okay? And you're going to finish with your journey, right? That you're undertaking right now, your mission. So we're going to write this story down, your 2 points, okay? As much detail as you can. And then we're going to condense it, okay? And this is how we're going to condense it, okay? We're going to condense it to 90 seconds. So you guys, this is going to take you a while. But you're going to be able to do this in 90 seconds. You're going to type this up and we're going to really get it to 4 to 5 sentences. How are you going to start? You're going to start. The first question I want you to answer, what were you lacking in your life before Beachbody? For me, remember I told you it was purpose and it was time. Was it your health? Was it money? Was it security? What was the specific example that was a turning point for you? And remember, all these pain points that you're talking about, that is going to resonate with your prospect. because chances are they're going to relate to it. They might be going through the same thing that you are going through. So pick out some specific things that you can talk about. How did that experience make you feel? What were the emotions that you had? Okay? You're going to have to really get into those emotions because emotions connect with people. We're going to talk about the framework. Okay? How did our business provide that solution? You're still not going to say Beachbody yet, okay? So how did this business provide solution? It provided time with my kids and it provided purpose for me, okay? Starting my business gave me the ability to stay home with my son. That was the gift that Beachbody gave me. That time, those 2 years that I worked part-time as a physical therapist and I worked part-time as a Beachbody coach, okay? What is the specific contribution and impact that you are looking to make? This is going to be your mission. And you're going to end this by saying, by the way I do this is by being a Beachbody coach. And you're going to stop here. You're not going to keep going. Okay? This is it. And you're going to use a third-party tool. You're not going to talk about what you do as a coach. No. We already have a video that's going to explain all that. And you're going to end saying, I would love to share with you more details about what I do as a coach and the company I work for. Can I send you a quick video that goes into detail? And that's it. Because most of us try to explain this business and that's where we go wrong. We have a third-party tool that we are going to use. The goal is by the time that you have told them your story, you have told them that your mission, it doesn't matter what you are selling. They have bought in to you, to the impact that you want to make, to your mission. Okay? We barely talked about Beachbody until the last sentence that you say, I get to do this as a coach. Okay? So you're going to have a new why. And hopefully my veteran coaches, y'all better have a why. You're just here to learn how to do this, but you better have a why. You're going to concise and you are going to share this with everyone because you're proud about your mission. You're proud to share your impact goal. So I want you to commit for the next 30 days to sharing this with as many people as you can. How are we going to do this though? Here are your action steps, right? You're going to create your why statement and you're going to have a third party tool to share with your prospect. If you guys haven't seen the Brooke Lipoff, she was in a National Wake Up Call. This girl's a genius. She did this 11-minute video that I can share with you. It is amazing. It's very generic. She's not talking about her team. It is the best prospecting video that there is out there. So you do not have to wait until there's a sneak peek. You can be sharing your why and you can be recruiting every single day. You are going to create it. You're going to share it with your upline coach. Get some feedback, okay? Chances are your first time is probably going to sound kind of messy. They're going to help you, right? Once you figure it out and you've practiced, I want you to share it with your best friends. Say, hey girl, I need you to help me. I want to share this and you want to get feedback from people that you trust. And once you have that down, you know that it sounds right, you're going to create a list of people. Okay, you're going to start with every single customer that you've ever had. If you are a new baby coach, you're going to share those with your best friends. You want them to become your business partners. They're your best friends for a reason. They want to support you. Okay? So there's going to be two approaches. And this, literally, you guys, you're going to copy this. I want you to just completely copy this. The direct approach, you are going to send this to your people, to your warm market, especially, like I say, I would start with my customers, current and past customers. Hey girl, I'd love to share with you why I started my business in the first place. I really never had an opportunity to do that. It may or may not be for you, but would you be open to letting me do that? And if it sounds interesting to you, great. If not, that's totally fine as well. What customer is going to tell you no to this, right? What customer is going to tell you no? I have yet to, nobody has told me no for me sharing my story. I send them and I end with, I would love to give you more information about my company and exactly what I do as a coach. Can I send you a quick video? And they all have said yes. Whether they say yes or no to the opportunity, they're willing to listen. And you have planted that seed. Regardless if it's a yes or no at the end of the conversation, you have planted that seed for the future. Now, an indirect approach. People you know, they want nothing to do with this, right? But who knows, right? I know that you aren't interested in my business, but I want to ask you a huge favor. Would you give me an opportunity to tell you why I started my business? The reason is I'm looking to expand. I want to see if anyone you know comes to mind when you hear my story. I'm looking for a certain type of person, and maybe if I share that story with you, someone might come to mind. Would you be open to that? It would really, really help me. Who is going to tell you no, you guys? And the whole goal of the indirect approach is that they fall in love with your story. They fall in love with your mission. And they're going to be like, maybe I should think of this as an opportunity. So take a picture of that. That is going to be the 2 approaches that you are going to do. Once again, your action step within 24 hours, you guys, in the next 24 hours, write that 90-second story of yours, of your why and your mission. Send it to your coach. And within hopefully 48 to 72 hours, you are sharing this like never before. That's all I got, you guys. Let me see. The chat was going. I haven't. Question, thoughts, helpful. Do you feel better? Do you feel more confident about how to share this? Let me look at the chat. I'm sorry. All right. Questions. So you guys liked it. Yay. All right, guys, talk to me. Open the floor. Ask me questions. It's scary. This is scary. You have a lot to do now. You're going to have to figure out your why. You're going to have to really dig deep and figure out what is going to be your legacy, you guys. How lucky that we have a business that we can leave our legacy. And what is that legacy going to be? And what is that mission going to be? And what is going to be your team's mission? All right, no questions? We're out. Open the floor. I'm open. I did that pretty quick too. I hope you guys took pictures of all that I just gave you. Done. I don't see anybody talking. All right, guys.
Jeanette, they're asking, can we see your slides again?
Oh, can we see? Yeah. Okay, so which ones do you want? The 2 approaches for sure, you guys. Oh, hold on. Let me share. Hold on. So the most important ones I think that you guys really need is this one, right? For sure, these are the 2, and literally copy and paste this into your notes, because this is exactly, and really, I would start with your customer base. For my older coaches, start with your customer base. And they're going to give you feedback, you guys. They really are. So right here, the direct approach, I'm sorry. So take a picture of that. And I think the framework is really important of how you're going to do this. This is a framework. You're going to start literally, what were you lacking before? And you can really talk about your health journey and how I kind of do talk about my health journey of my low point and how it kind of led to my transformation that led to starting this business because of the impact I knew I can have in the life of others. Okay? So think about your turning points. What was your turning point? What was the specific event or experience, your breaking point? How did that experience make you feel? What emotions? And we really have to dig deep into our emotions. And that's not my strong suit, man. I'm so dry when I talk. But talk about your emotions. That's going to connect, right? Because when I tell a woman about coming home late and coming home exhausted, they're going to relate, because that's how most working moms feel. They're exhausted. They feel guilty that they're not there for their kids, that they're missing out on kids' event, that they can't take off to be in those field trips. That's a connection, right? Then, how did this business provide a solution? Starting my business gave me the ability to blah, 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 blah. Okay, once again, you're still not talking about Beachbody. The Beachbody is after your mission. This sentence is really important. By the way I get to do this is by being a Beachbody coach. Period. So when you're talking to a stranger, they have no idea what business you have, but they know you, they know your story, they know your mission. Okay. Any other picture?
Hi, Jeanette, it's Mary. Can you please share, by the way, this was awesome. Thank you so much. Can you please share the name of the coach you said that did a really good 11-minute video?
I can put it in there. It's the Brooke Castillo video. I don't know if maybe you can find it in her YouTube channel. I have it, so I'll definitely put it in. I can definitely put it in the Diesel Nation. And all you have to do is download it to your YouTube channel, because it's going to lead you to mine and it's going to lead you to hers. So make sure it leads you, just get a YouTube channel, and so it can lead you back to your channel. And it's amazing, you guys. You don't have to sell the business with this video. You're going to have to get on the phone with them. And the first question I ask when I get on the phone with someone is, what did you like best about what you saw? And we go from there. What did you like best about what you saw? And I know that it's scary to do this when you're a baby coach and you just started this, but you guys, this is the perfect way. And if you want to gain momentum in your business, we all have to recruit. And you don't try this just for a week, and you don't try this for just 2 weeks. You guys keep doing this and doing this and doing this until you find your dream team. Okay, guys? You keep doing this and you're going to get better at it. And it's going to be so natural for you to send that 90-second message. And this message should be sent right when you're going to tell people that Shakeology is going to be shipped in their 21st day. This is when you should be talking to your brand new customers. On the 21st day, they've been part of your support group for 21 days. They've been having Shakeology for 21 days. Hey girl, by the way, I never had an opportunity to share this of why I started this business with you. Can I do that? And you've planted the seed. Plant seeds out there, you guys. Don't have any expectation of where this is going to go. Just plant the seed. All right. Any more questions? Somebody, should I have your own YouTube channel for baby business? I do, because I do a lot of other things with the business, but I do not want you guys to stress out having a YouTube channel. Do not let that stop you. Please use my link. It's gonna take them to my cooking show. Like, that's all. So feel free. You need to run with this. Do not wait until you get a YouTube channel. It's really easy to create one. You don't have to have any content. Open up a YouTube channel and put that link there. Where do you record your 90-second video? Okay, there's 2 ways to do it. Before I knew about video email, I send it in Messenger, you guys. I literally record this in Messenger on Facebook and I send it to them. If I can get their email, I send them a video email of me doing this right here. I go to Gmail. If you don't know what that is, Gmail video or video email, Google it, and you just install it and you literally tell them. And it's kind of cool because they get to see your passion. And you can have a paper right here, you guys. Don't feel like you have to memorize this. Like, I will have a paper here and I'm reading my 90-second statement. So that's how you're going to share it. Amy Coppola, yes. Feel, felt, found. Can I share the slides? Sure. I can share my PowerPoint presentation for sure, you guys. Do you recommend going live on Facebook Challenge sneak peek groups? I do go live, but the people that I'm putting in my sneak peek already, I've already sent them my 90-second why message, and I've already sent them the opportunity. They're there to listen to my teammates' stories and to dig deeper into my story. So they already kind of have a foundation before they go into my sneak peek. And once again, why I want us to do this is that I don't want anyone to wait to have a sneak peek to start sharing this opportunity. I want everybody to have that mission statement that you can be recruiting and sharing this every day. Okay? Anybody else? Anybody else? All right, guys, I hope that you found this useful. Feel free to kind of reach out. I challenge you guys, do this. Get uncomfortable. Practice with your coach. Practice with your teammates. Practice with your best friends until you feel confident. And literally record yourself, and then go after it. And make a list. And every single customer of yours, if you're an older coach, they should be listening to this story, to your story, because they know you already. Now they just need to know your mission and your why. All right, guys, if nobody else has any questions, thank you so much. I can't believe I did all that in 30 minutes. I'm proud of myself. So go out there, work on it. Send it to me. I would love to give you some feedback. The first time, you're going to suck. Be okay with sucking. I sucked for a long time, you know? But you're going to get better at this. And for me, it's, like I said, I find this way so authentic and so genuine and so easy to share it this way. And oh my God, guys, I'm a Beachbody coach. I would love to talk to you about this opportunity. Ooh, no, this is better. Sharing why you do what you do and your mission and your purpose. So thank you guys for coming.